Parliamentary Vice Minister for Foreign Affairs of Japan, Honorable Norihiro Nakayama, Ambassador of Japan, His Excellency Mr. Masahiro Omura, Ambassador of Fiji to Japan, His Excellency Mr. Isekeli Mataitonga, Permanent Secretary for Industry, Trade and Tourism, Mr. Shahin Ali, distinguished members of the Japanese delegation, and members of the Fijian private sector, ladies and gentlemen, Bula Vinaka, and a very good morning to you all. It is my pleasure to welcome you all to the 2020 Fiji-Japan Trade and Investment Symposium. I extend a very special welcome on behalf of the government and people of Fiji to the Vice Minister for Foreign Affairs of Japan and the Japanese delegation. I'm happy to see this delegation amidst coronavirus and the scare it has created. The fact that you are here means trade and investment is going on, right? And that's how we need to continue doing business despite the challenges we are currently facing with coronavirus. And no one ever thought that coronavirus can create such a mess within the trading world, within people's life. But seminars of this nature gives confidence that we can move on with our lives. So thank you for being here with us. We are delighted to partner with the Japanese government and the Pacific Investment Center for the second trade and investment mission to Fiji. I understand the first seminar or symposium was held in 2018, and today's event marks another important milestone in the 50 years of growing trade and economic relations between Fiji and Japan. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you will make use of this opportunity to widen your network, create new relationships, and establish wider objectives in fulfilling your business aspirations. You will get an opportunity to gather and ascertain necessary information required to understand the Fijian business climate, investment, incentives, reforms, and the Fijian government's development aspirations. At this juncture, I wish to reiterate that Fiji and Japan share many economic, cultural, and geographical interests, making a strong basis for enhanced trade and investment relations. Two-way trade between Fiji and Japan in 2018 was approximately $428.2 million, $2 million, out of which Fijian exports to Japan was valued at $161.5 million, and imports were around $266.6 million, resulting in trade deficit of around $105.1 million. From Fiji's perspective, we need to increase our exports. Thus, events such as this trade and investment mission forms a foundation for us to move towards elimination of this trade gap that we see. So today I would urge our private sector to network and discuss how this could be done. It will also be in our interest to source investments from Japan either through joint ventures or entirely through foreign direct investment. Our experts, no doubt, will highlight the potentials that Fiji has in terms of exportable products in areas where investment is welcomed. Ladies and gentlemen, our bilateral links extend to development and education assistance, increase in people-to-people links, and of course, at the diplomatic level. We have also seen a steady stream of senior-level visits by both countries, including the recent state visit by our Prime Minister and his participation at the Palm 8 meeting in 2018. This visit sets a positive tone for the future of our relationship. Furthermore, we must also acknowledge that Fiji and Japan's shared interests spread beyond bilateral trade and investment and includes regional and global issues such as technological enhancement, culture, climate change, sustainable development, to name a few. Ladies and gentlemen, the ongoing pro-growth, pro-investment, and business-friendly policies of the Fijian government includes the review and modernization of the investment legal framework, development of online system for application and approvals, continued modernization of investment incentives, and the establishment of special economic zone. Along with the policy reforms, the Fijian government is also proficient in upgrading our national infrastructure to a new climate resilience standard along development of access road, bridges, and ports for increased access to markets. Essential services such as water, electricity, telecommunication, and internet are now accessible throughout Fiji. Ladies and gentlemen, Japanese investment in Fiji over the past 5 years has totaled approximately $4.5 million. We strongly believe there is potential to increase this further, especially with the resumption of the direct flights between Fiji and Japan. Therefore, we invite more Japanese investors to consider outsourcing their business processing to Fiji and take advantage of our infrastructure and talented workforce. I encourage the Japanese entrepreneurs to explore investment opportunities in sectors such as light and green manufacturing, commercial agriculture, tourism, ICT, BPOs, amongst other areas you may have that you want to consider. As Minister for Local Government, I also want to say that there is a lot of potential where the local investors or foreign investors can enter into joint venture with the municipal councils. There are a number of projects that we want to do with the investors, and these projects are sporting facilities, community infrastructure, shopping arcades, waste management infrastructure, and even tourism-related projects. So there's a lot of opportunities with the municipal councils, and I would encourage investors to put their hand up and say, yes, this is the area I would like to go. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm confident that our engagement will carry on to be productive, persistent, and progressive, underpinned by both of our countries' long-standing economic and strategic interests. I look forward to exciting initiatives and successful partnerships emerging from today's seminar. Ladies and gentlemen, with much pleasure, I declare the Fiji-Japan Trade and Investment Seminar open, and I wish you a very, very productive day. Enjoy our hospitality, and take some happiness back home when you're going back to Japan. Thank you.
Naka.